everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kelsey. I am back with another beauty mix series. If you guys followed me last year, I partnered with Jasmine, Lily, and Ashley. I'll list their information down below, but I partnered with them last year for beauty mix series on our blogs, and then I also film YouTube channel videos to go along with them. So last year we did one look each week from about September to the end of the year. So we've picked all kinds of different looks for you guys for this year's content. This week is the mustard yellow look. I've done a lot of yellow. I know. I've done a lot of yellow on my channel lately, but this is definitely something different, something I have never done a tutorial or filmed before, so I wanted to definitely do it. One other thing I wanted to also note was I realized that my camera, so when I'm editing, my shadows have just been blurred, and I realized it's because of this skin filter whatever thing on this camera, and I thought I've turned it off, but every time I end up going back to edit, it's there again, and I'm like, what is happening? So I realized I had my camera on a different setting when I was filming that turned that soft focus filter or whatever it was back on when I filmed. So now I'm hoping that this look was filmed without any filter. I don't even know what it's called, sorry. Whatever it's called. I'm hoping that it wasn't filmed with that, so you guys can actually see like all the dimension and all of that, where it's not just like blurred into one color, which happened in quite a few of my videos. But if you guys go on my blog, you can look at all of the photos where you can actually see what I did versus what it looks like on YouTube. So you can actually see like the cut crease or like any of that, whereas I end up editing it and it's like diffused it so much that it's gone. So hoping from here on out that won't happen again, fingers crossed. And if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you're notified right away. So let's jump right into this smoky mustard yellow makeup look. All right, we're gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and this is just a BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just gonna place it all over the lid. All the way up to the brows. Then I just take my ring finger and I actually just blot all of that in, kind of to blend it nicely. Really get it into the skin. All the way down to the lashes. All right, and before that creases, we're gonna set our eyes with some translucent powder. This is just the Laura Mercier powder. Will allow that any shadows to blend seamlessly. Moving on, so since this is a yellow, like a mustard yellow look, I was originally thinking of going in with this yellow shade from the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I filmed with this in a recent tutorial. But looking at that compared to my Profusion Sienna's palette, the yellow, this is more orangey and this one's like more yellow. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start with this guy in the crease and then go in with the Sienna's palette, so pretty sure. So I'm gonna go in with a Sigma diffused crease brush. This is the E83, and I'm gonna use that Access is what it's called, from the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. And we're gonna pretty much use this like as a transition shade, even though we really won't have a transition shade. Gonna zoom you guys in. My nose is peeling so bad right now. I had like a blemish here and then I don't know what's going on, but it is just peeling like crazy. Now I'm just gonna take this a little further up, just because a lot of it goes away when I open my eyes, since I do have a little bit of hooded eyes. So I wanna kind of bring that up towards that brow bone a little bit more. I love how matte this looks. Then next up, we're gonna go in, I think I want like all yellow all over the lid and up there. And then we're gonna do like a smoky eye with it. So I'm gonna go in with the Sienna's palette. This is from Profusion, and we're gonna go in with this yellow shade. I'm using the same brush. I might actually switch brushes, but we will see. And then this is just gonna go all over the lid. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna switch to the Profusion brush that came with it, since I don't have any clean, like flat brushes to really pack that on. I'm getting a little fallout, so I'll just brush that off as I go. So we're really just packing that all in there, all the way into the corner. Now I have to say, the yellow in the Profusion palette and the yellow from the Vault collection, or the Armed and Gorgeous palette, is probably the exact same color. I swatched it on the back of my hand before doing this look, and it was different. So now that I have kind of like a blank slate here, I see that it's pretty much the exact same color. So if you're looking for a good dupe for that yellow, the Profusion Sienna's palette is also a great option. I think it's like $5 cheaper and you get like double the shadows. So just a thought. I'm using the other end of the brush with just a little more of that shade. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the shade in the Profusion Sienna's palette is called Serendipity. And we're just blending kind of that into the crease, so there's no spots that were missed, just very lightly. So lots of yellow. And then next up, we're gonna go in with the shade Cozy, this BH Cosmetics brush here. And I'm just gonna pack that in the outer corner. Might have been too big of a brush, but we'll see. I'm gonna go back in with a Sigma diffused crease brush and not really go too much, but I just want to kind of blend it really lightly into that other color, keeping it in that outer V. Now we're going to try to do the same with the other side. If I were to do this again, I would use a little bit of a smaller brush and really concentrate it where I want. But since I already did the other side, I figured I'd use that. All right, I like that so far. Then I want to go in with just a little bit of a darker shade, not a black, but I'm gonna go in with my Meet Matchmaker palette. Really any dark brown's gonna work, but I really like this. It's the Matte Campbell shade. It's just a very dark brown. I'm gonna use that same diffuse crease brush, and we're gonna go on the very, very outer corner. And very, very light-handed here. Just darkened it up just a little bit. Next, we're gonna go in with liner. I wanna use my gel liner, but I think I'm just gonna stick to my normal favorite, the Sex Kitten liner from Tarte, and we're gonna wing it out. So I know I've told you guys before, but this wing is usually a little thicker than the other wing because this eye is a little more hooded than this eye. So when I open it, they seem even. They show like the same amount of color on the lid part that shows, if that makes sense. Yeah, so liner's done. I'm gonna do some under eye yellow as well. So I'm gonna take that same shade, Serendipity, and then the brush that came with that palette, and I'm gonna really pack on the yellow. And then I'm gonna use the fluffy side and really diffuse it all out. I love the yellow under there. Very, very close to the lid. I'm gonna go back in with Cozy here and just kind of put a little bit right here. And then diffuse that out again. I think since this is a smoky look, I am gonna do some eyeliner in the waterline. All right, so this is the Master Kajal liner from Maybelline. I'm just gonna go in and do the waterline. I need to be really close for this, so I might not be in the shot here. So since I decided to do that, we're also gonna buff out some, I'm gonna go back in with that Matte Campbell shade from the Meet Matchmaker palette and get as close to those lashes as I can. And we're gonna buff it out again. Kind of wish I would have left the black off of the waterline, but that's okay. This still looks pretty good. And then I know this is a pretty matte look, but I do know that this gilt trip will look really good in the inner corner, I think. And last time I used my fingers because it did not work well with the brush. All right, my camera shut off and I didn't realize it, but I did put that gilt trip in the corner of my eyes. I love it. I think it's perfect. And then the rest is all matte. So I'm gonna put lashes on and then we'll do lips and setting spray and we are done. I'll be right back. All right, now I know I love my Benefit Bad Gal Bang, but I'm gonna go in with the Pixie by Petra. This is the Black Lacquer Lash Primer. It's this little wand. And blend those lashes in with these. So these are new lashes to me. I've never used these kind before, but I've used a different lash from this brand. This is the Cara eyelashes from AOA Studio. I'll list the information down below, but it's super cheap. They're like $1 per pair of lashes, but I wanted to try them out. So what do you guys think? For $1, I mean, you can't go wrong. Okay, and then for lips, I thought this would be really pretty with it. It's the Profusion Matte Lip Cream in Matte Dream. They recently sent this to me. It comes in a kit here. It's a Lips to Go kit. Comes with a lip liner and then this pretty gloss. Matte lipsticks do not need lip liners, but the lip liner itself is really pretty. I'm not a huge fan of the applicator because it's kind of harder than a normal applicator, like doe foot applicator, but I don't mind the color payoff of these lipsticks, so definitely worth it. There's a fuzz on it. There we go. All right, now this needed 2 coats, but I love the color and I think it goes really well with the yellow. All right, and the last thing I end up forgetting to show in all of my videos, but I do use it, is the Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is from Urban Decay. I love this. It just locks everything in. All right, so this is the final look. I actually don't mind these lashes now that they're on a little bit. They looked a little like spidery at first, but I actually enjoy them. What do you guys think? Do you like this look? Do you want to see more looks like this? Hoping that this filter isn't on again, like I talked about in the beginning. So hopefully you guys can see everything in the eye look. So we will have new beauty mix posts every Friday on the blog. So I'm pretty sure I'll be putting out the makeup look either on that Friday or the Thursday before. So again, make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is on so that you're notified each time a new video goes up. And then if you want, you can also subscribe to my blog. It's kelsiekristine.com. You can subscribe for email updates for each time a new blog post goes up as well. So I do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle on there. So hope you guys enjoyed this look, this mustard smoky eye, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.